people. It doesn't have to all be like, oh, let's go scare people. Seances don't have to be dark and scary. And even this should be. It's like, oh yeah, let's talk to Mom. It's good.
That's the way that I've always did my paranormal. My paranormal experience has always been one of love and light, one of positivity. So it's nice that like finds like, and I think you add that dimension to Ghost Adventures as well, because they I'm not saying they're not light, but you know where I'm getting to. And I greatly appreciate that. It's nice to have that, and it's nice that people see that instead of only just the dark stuff, you know?
Thank you. Yes, because we need the balance. We do. And yeah, I understand why. And again, I love sweet and nice ghosts. I like to hang out at the Hollywood Roosevelt where they're hanging from the chandelier. I understand we as humans, we want to see the dark and scary stuff. So let's go to the insane asylum or the serial killer's house. But again, let's balance it with what's light and what's great. That's why I do like working with Zach and the gang. Or now I've also added on, and they've got something I can't talk about yet.
Sure.
Oh, I'll have to kill you. In my YouTubers, I'm working with tons, like with TFIL, so getting a whole new audience, and then it keeps getting younger. I'm doing a lot with the Awesomeness TV. The TFIL guys are like 20, I think, hit 30, and then my Awesomeness are like the teens. And then I started working with this kid named Gavin Magnus. He just hit 13 or 14. I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for my kindergartner show. But what's cool is that these young people, like, start them out right, know that magic is real, ghosts are real, spirits are real. But it's beautiful, it's positive, and so
I absolutely love that. Why don't we do this? Let's take our first break. When we come back, we're going to continue our conversation with psychic medium and recurring contributor on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, Patty Negri. You're listening to Ghostbox Radio on AM 950.
Debuting Saturday, March 5th on AM 950 and every Saturday morning, March through October, it's Garden Talk Radio, Saturdays from 7 to 8 a.m. It's the Gardening with Joy and Holly radio show, topic-focused, guests from across the country, and answering your garden questions. Submit your questions now to gardentalkradio@gmail.com or call 24/7 to 1-800-927-SHOW. That's every Saturday morning from 7 to 8 a.m., March through October, right here on AM 950.
Turn to Auto Technical with your vehicle donation. We have families waiting for a car. You know, over 85% of unemployed are successful in finding and keeping a job if they have dependable transportation. A car plus a job equals a life changed. 612-919-5526. We have families waiting for a car. 919-5526 or autotech.org.
Home ownership is one of the biggest financial commitments most of us ever make, so why not keep informed? Tune in each week, Sundays starting at noon, to the Twin Cities Real Estate Show, sponsored by Bricks Real Estate, here on AM 950. We will keep you up to date with Twin Cities real estate market trends, forecasts, tips for buying and selling, and much more. If you missed last week's show, you can catch us online anytime at TwinCitiesRealEstateShow.com.
This is Frank Brown, owner of Minuteman Press Uptown. We've been working with political campaigns and nonprofits for years, helping with their printing and promotional needs. Year after year, campaigns and organizations come back to us because we deliver on time. Our team has over 100 years of experience, and we have 2 graphic designers on staff. We know running a political campaign is very dynamic with last-minute deadlines. At Minuteman Press, we are ready for the last-minute job and will make it happen. We print T-shirts, lawn signs, door hangers, bumper stickers, lit pieces, postcard mailers that we can assist with targeting and so much more. We are the only minority-owned union print shop in Minnesota, and we stand up for racial, social, and economic justice. Choose a company that matches your values for your political campaigns, printing, and promotional needs. We have a 5-star rating on Google with over 150 reviews. See what our customers are saying about us. Call Minuteman Press Uptown at 612-870-0777 or visit mpuptown.com. Minuteman Press Uptown. We print everything.
Hey, Minnesota, I'm Rick Smith, host of The Rick Smith Show, and I want to hear from you. Call in, be heard at 1-866-416-RICK. That's 1-866-416-7425 as we focus on the issues most important to working America. The Rick Smith Show, where working people come to talk. Weeknights, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on AM 950 KTNF, the progressive voice of Minnesota.
And welcome back to Ghostbox Radio on AM 950. My name is Greg Bakken. Thank you for joining us. Our guest today is psychic medium, good witch, and seen very often on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, Patty Negri. And we're just super excited to have you here today, Patty. One of the things that I picked up was when I was at the Virginia City Paracon was your book, Old World Magic for the Modern World. You signed it for me. It says, to Greg, stop following me around, Patty, which, whatever, right?
Right.
So tell us a little bit about this wonderful book.
Well, I decided to do it because I'm real simple. I simplify things. I see what life is like and complicated life is like, and everybody's like out of balance. Where everybody's out of balance, so I'm like, I see energy, so it's so easy to balance. Yes, I started it out with basically my 30 seconds to fix anything. It's like, it's great to meditate for an hour, but I have 30 seconds to pull it together. It's like, I have 30 seconds to think clearly, to focus, to relax, to do whatever. So I just started saying it so often to people. It's like, well, let's do that mind, body, spirit thing. So I'm like, well, if I write it down, I wouldn't have to say it so often.
Right.
and it really is like a little life hack, how to make your life what you want it to be. You don't have to be a psychic or a medium or a witch or even any specific belief system at all. Just these are simple little things that can make it easy. And it's super simple. You read it fast. I really spent more time unwriting it than writing it on purpose, which is why it's been a bestseller in 5 countries, because it's like this simple little empowering. I can do that. I can do that. Everything from talking to the dead to weight loss to kids to house protection to everything. And a little hack.
It is. And the thing is about this, and I mean this in the best way, it's not very big. It's a nice sized book that is easy to read, and I think as you describe it, it makes a lot of sense to me that it's meant to get to the point, is what I'm thinking that this book does, right?
Yeah. Because when I first wrote it, it's like, all those words. Those are words. Are those just for me words? Those words don't matter. Take away half of them. I'm like, oh, now it's easy, simple, not so flourishy. Yay.
Yeah, no, this is really nice, and I really enjoy it because you do cover a lot of things in here. What is the best way for people to pick up this book? Is it through your site? Is it Amazon? What would you prefer?
Well, either one is good. Amazon has a print book and also has an ebook or audio book. So just for people into the ebook or audio book, you can only get it on Amazon. The print book you can get on my website with either a plain one or a signed one. And now a few other outlets are starting to carry it. House of Intuition, I'm honored to say, now has them in their stores. It's mostly a West Coast store, but they're amazing. They're like, only in the positive sense, the target of metaphysical shops. So they are carrying it, and there's a few stores and metaphysical shops that do. But basically, Amazon for print, ebook, or audiobook, my website, or a local store for the print book.
Is there a favorite part to this book that you find that maybe you've heard feedback from that resonates most with people who've read it?
I think, well, everybody is different, so everybody's going to go right to whatever their little moment is, just like we do with everything. And I do think the overall thing is the simplicity of it. It's not like, go find 13 Eye of Newt and, dance backwards on your head 12 times. It's like, I can't dance backward on my head 12 times. So any section that just tells how powerful we are, I think that's it. Is the whole thing of the book is you have the power to do magic, to heal yourself. You don't need illness. You don't need struggle. I mean, life is what it is, but we give away our power, and really every page is about that. We give away our power to other people. We give away our power to limiting belief systems. We give our power away to fear. It's just grab it back. That's all. Grab it back.
That is such a powerful. Such a powerful message, that giving away your power, giving it, and it's even as simple, isn't it, as that you are helping maybe too many people, and everyone wants to help people, but sometimes you have to retain energy for yourself, because without that energy, you don't really exist. You need to take care of yourself.
100%, and people don't do it, and then they feel guilty if they do, so they don't do it. Especially people in our world, whether it's the spiritual world or paranormal. It's like, they're good people and they want to help people. It's like, but you're empty. You have to go to the gas station too. You have to fill up and don't. And there's all this stuff attached to it, and we make things so hard, or don't think about yourself first. We have to. And even if the rest of the world gets 1 hour less, 23 hours they do get are so much better.
Yeah. And as my friend Pam on the feed says in her comments, she says it's okay to say no, and I think that's a very important part of it too.
Huge, yeah.
And I think
without feeling guilty.
Without feeling guilty, and I guess it tells more for the other person. Say it's a person that if they don't understand that, that's on them. It's not on you. It's not on me if I decide I can't do this right now. However you want to say it, and if they get upset about that, that's on them. You can't take in that energy either. That's a whole other different thing.
Right, that's getting into a whole other different thing. And you don't have to say it's even how you say it. Like, I wish you well, and I would love to be able to help you. I just can't. I don't have it in me right now. I've got other obligations. I wish you the best with it. You don't have to avoid them. You don't have to ghost them and stop answering their phone call. Mm-hmm. On the long run, you're doing them a better service than trying to help them. Then you're feeling resentful about it. You're not even giving them your best. That's not what's good for the relationship.
No. Now, I tend to just slam doors in people's faces. Would you recommend that?
Yeah, sure. Just and say the word "you" a lot. Point your fingers. You. That never works.
Folks,
I see it like that.
Folks, you heard it here from one of the best. You.
Yeah, quote me.
I think that's in your book, actually. I think that's page no. And I actually had the prop to look it up so people who are watching could see the joke in its full unfunniness. So why don't we do this? Let's take another break. When we come back, I would like to delve into Ghost Adventures a little bit. So if you have questions about Ghost Adventures, feel free to get those ready to go. And we're going to continue our conversation with psychic medium, Good Witch, Patty Negri. You are listening to Ghostbox Radio on AM 950.
Hi, Matt McNeil here. Make sure you're catching my show, The Matt McNeil Show, weekday afternoons, 4 to 6 p.m. Over the last few weeks alone, we've talked with book editor Walter Jacobs, weatherman extraordinaire Sven Sundgaard, pandemic forecaster Dr. Joe Eastman, Mother Jones Magazine's Anthony Conright, author Larry Millette, National Democratic Advisor David Pepper, Minnesota Department of Health Terry Fritzma, and of course, national political expert Jeff Stein. You can podcast all these interviews at your favorite podcast site, but you can also listen live. The Matt McNeil Show, weekday afternoons, 4 to 6 p.m. right here on AM 950.
Hello, this is Ellie Krug with Ellie 2.0 Radio. Now my show will be on Saturdays from 10 to 11 and replayed on Sundays from 1 to 2. You will get to the best of Ellie 2.0 with talking about idealism, with guests who come in and who are idealistic, who are trying to change the world, and you will get me, Super Idealist. Tune in. We can't wait to hear from you, and you'll hear from me. Saturdays from 10 to 11.
If you're looking to save money on your home or building improvement project, check out Better Futures Minnesota's reuse retail warehouse in South Minneapolis. We carry salvage building materials such as cabinetry, flooring, plumbing fixtures, appliances, lighting, and more, saving you money and saving the planet by keeping these items out of the landfill, by giving them another life. Selections change daily, and we also take donations. Go to BetterFuturesMinnesota.com and look under Reuse Warehouse to learn more. Let us know AM 950 sent you.
This is New Beginnings, hosted by award-winning broadcaster and speaker Freddie Bell.
Freddie, this generation of the baby boomers, people are living longer, so the baby boomers are taking care of elderly parents.
Let's talk about your health, and specifically, let's talk about Medicare. Our show features the concerns of America's 78 million baby boomers in employment, finance, health and nutrition, and even entertainment.
Join us for New Beginnings, Saturday mornings at 11, brought to you in part by Vision Loss Resources.
February is the month of love, so make sure to show your home the same love you'll be showing to your sweetheart this month by bringing Zero Res over to your home. Zero Res will take care of your carpets, upholstery, tile, area rugs, and air ducts. So if you're bringing a special someone over for that candlelight dinner, they won't be sneezing dusty air or asking about that nasty stain by the coffee table. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google reviews, and their gotta love it guarantee makes it easy to get what you pay for. Ask for the AM 950 special and get 20% off all cleaning services in February. So don't wait. Call 952-0-RES or go to ZeroResMinnesota.com. That's 952-0-RES or visit ZeroResMinnesota.com to schedule your appointment anytime. Backward or forward spells the same. Zero Res.
Check out the award-winning Hazel's Northeast in Minneapolis on the corner of 29th and Johnson for a delicious meal any time of the day. Breakfast favorites include Jean's Mean Fried Egg Sandwich and the Drunken Banana French Toast. While for dinner, try selections like the fabulous Swedish meatballs or wild rice gumbo. Hazel's Northeast is located on the corner of 29th Avenue and Johnson Street, just a few minutes away from 35W. View Hazel's menu, make a reservation, or place a takeout order at hazelsnetogo.com.
And we recently had Ernie and Denise Pack from Pac-Man Paranormal on talking about their work, along with others, to save Waverly Hills Sanatorium, hugely popular and well-loved paranormal location. I urge everyone to seek out that episode from January 16th and have a listen to hear what's going on at Waverly Hills, and to also support them in their endeavor to save Waverly Hills from mismanagement. Go to SaveWaverlyHills.com and sign the petition, and please consider making a donation via their GoFundMe page there. Please share out SaveWaverlyHills.com. A local metaphysical boutique in Maplewood, Minnesota, Enchanted Boutique, has opened their store in a new location when disaster struck with a water main break, flooding and destroying their brand new store. While their store is being repaired, they are closed but will be doing some Facebook Live sales. I ask everyone, please go to their Facebook page and like it, and also consider supporting them in any way you're able to. This is community, not only locally, but on a paranormal and metaphysical level. They are called Enchanted Boutique in Maplewood, Minnesota. Even if you're not in Minnesota, please go to their page, like it, look out for any sales that they're doing. I urge you, please support them. This is a horrible thing to happen to anyone, and anyone who owns small business knows that how crippling this could be. So I ask you to please consider doing so. Also, don't forget that Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Facebook pages Things Network, Paranormal United Network, Devil Vision Media, Free Spirited, and MN Ghostbox, I do a live Spirit Box session. This is an opportunity to not only see some paranormal gear at work, but the possibility to reach out to your loved ones who have passed. This is a very positive program, and I hope you can join us tonight to reach out to spirits. Also, if you missed Ghostbox Radio with Greg Bakken Live, AM 950 replays these episodes Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, or you can listen anytime by going to Spotify or iTunes. After listening, please leave a positive review for my show. I would greatly appreciate it. Our guest today is psychic medium, good witch, and seen often on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, Patty Negri. We're going to be talking about Ghost Adventures in this segment. If you have a question for Patty regarding the show and what or anything that you want to ask her, feel free to call in 952-946-6205. That's 952-946-6205, as well as leaving a comment in any of the Facebook pages you're watching us from. Now, Patty, I have this strong memory of watching Ghost Adventures, and I think it was at Zach's museum, and Zach had put another witch from the UK in, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You two did not get along as soon as you saw each other, and I just want to understand what was that energy felt like when you walked into that room? Because you're a good witch. What do I call her? I don't call her a bad witch or something, right?
Right. No, she'll just work dark when I won't. I don't know if you saw the one when we were on Ed Gaines' Cauldron or the one we were down in the basement.
Okay. No, I don't think I've seen that one.
So the first one, I didn't know where anybody was. I'm always blindfolded, locked in the trunk of the car, whatever needed, so I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. I knew I was in the museum. I didn't know who else was there. So I'm just kind of saying what I'm seeing. Somebody on the floor. Father Sebastian was there. Buddy Mary. And then he goes to take me. He goes, somebody, I want you to come with me. And running through the dark. It really is dark, as you paranormal people. It's like, oh my God. And he brings me into this room. And there's this little lady, this little unassuming English lady who looks like she wants to serve you tea, but she wanted to kill me with a shovel in her hand.
Yep.
And the darkness, the dark magic there was insane. Evil, insane. And so he likes the good witch, bad witch thing. Not bad isn't bad. I'm not even judging her. She's a witch, but she will do dark magic. I won't do dark magic. It's a personal choice. It's not about right or wrong or heaven or hell. But I believe you have to live in the world you create, and you create the world you live in. So I don't. But it was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. So I still had no idea. It was so dark and weird. I had no idea that was the serial killer Ed Gaines' Cauldron he used to cook people in until I saw it on TV like 2 months later. Like, what? No wonder. She was doing a magical ritual with tobacco and string and all the herbs, and I don't even know if she blooded it, in Ed Gaines' Cauldron. No wonder. She could have killed me. Good Lord. So it was again, he doesn't tell me anything. It's like, I just knew it was like insanely dark. So the next year, I think we were doing a 4-hour live, and everybody knew who everybody was there. I was like total fangirling out because Josh Gates was emceeing it, and Chris Fleming was. I know everybody. Josh Warren, Justin Spurrier, one of his first show. Michael and Marty Perry. Just everybody was there. Bill Chappell, and we're in the same hotel. We're hanging out. We're in the green room, the dressing room. We're all hanging out. Everybody knew who everybody is. And then all of a sudden, it's my turn to go in because you don't know what other people are doing. And it's Zach going, okay, there's somebody, I'm going to take you down into the basement. And this was back when nobody went to the basement. It was so dark. And all right, there she is again. He went to the lengths of not even having her stay at her hotel. She didn't give our green room. Just like, there she is again, doing dark magic in the basement of the museum. I was like, it was funny. I made him jump, though. I did something to get my energy back. She's doing her magic, and I'm doing my magic. Just picture Star Wars lasers going, wee, 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 wee. And I did this jump thing, and Zach Bagans jumped like 3 feet into the air. It was funny. Wah!
Well, yeah, because
that was good.
He was right between the two of you to kind of stop the madness.
On both episodes, yeah.
It was really, I don't want to say funny because that makes it sound like I'm not taking it seriously, but just the immediate, two cats, you know what I mean? It was something.
It is true. Magic versus magic. And the human sides of us, the magical sides of us. Yeah. And again, I have no judgments of her. I'm sure we actually, I think, are social media friends now. And she's a witch. She's a family woman, and she's, I don't think she eats baby's blood or anything like that. We just have different concepts of what we'll do magically. That's cool. But it's pretty funny when he puts us together. Ha!
Right. So we got something that came through a phone call, and I'm just curious, once we get into world strife as we have now, I'm sure you're getting questions like this, and I think that the question is meant in the in the purest sense, and feel free not to answer it or whatever else, but I'm going to put it out there anyway after this 25-minute disclaimer. Okay, now I'm going to get to the question.
Okay. Okay.
So the caller wanted to know, and I think they were too afraid to talk to me, so they didn't stay on. No, maybe I'm kidding. I really don't know anymore. Wanted to know of basically with what's going on in Ukraine, what's going on with Putin. Is there a way that people could remove whatever bad energy that Putin has to stop any sort of? Here's the thing, right? we would have done it over the last 2,000 years if that truly was a possibility, right?
Yeah, but we can do something, and both on the physical, mundane world level. One thing you could do, you give a donation, you help, whatever that is. You give people, or on the spiritual level, the energy begets energy begets energy. If you're a person who believes in prayer, you go pray. If you're a witch and you're a spellcrafter, do a spell. If you're a ritualist and you do a ritual, go do a ritual. There's a friend of mine, an Italian witch, a strega witch. His name is Riccardo. He's got on YouTube, and this is getting all new agey with this. It's getting into that whole quantum physics. If you're watching clouds, and it's supposed to take our third dimension into the fifth dimension, it's like a clearing, a cleansing. It's like a trying to balance out the negative. I honestly believe that what we do makes a difference. If anybody ever says, one person doesn't make a difference, you can look philosophically. That's all that ever has made a difference. One person doing a thing, and then all of a sudden there's 10 one people, or there's a whole country full of one people. So this is scary. This is a balancing off. We'd have a whole different conversation getting in the wheres and whys, but I think we do have to care. We do have to send love or light or prayers or magic or thoughts or affirmations, because mind, body, spirit, that's the basic psychology of psychology. There's 20,000 books written on it. Mind will never surpass our own belief system. Even that's what my book talks about. Body, you have to take action. And the spirit is the magic or faith that makes it happen. And that's the battery that makes it go. We know we'll never surpass our own thought pattern. We have to believe there is an answer to this, that peace can come. And if we don't believe it, it will never happen. We have to take some form of action. And the spirit behind it, again, that's the battery, whether that means go to church and pray for you, or whether you're a new ager and that makes a vision board of flowers and affirmations, peace on earth, or you're a witch and spell worker or a shaman or a Native American. You do it. It makes a difference. It honestly, and science is catching up with this and proving it. Like those people who, put thoughts into water and it changes this is oversimple. The water, the structure of the water. Yeah, it does make a difference. But it's one person go, how can I fight Putin? You can. Right. One person at a time.
But I would also say with that too, and I'm sure that you would agree with it, is like once something ends, such as a conflict like this or whatever, you don't stop with the good intentions. You don't stop with the meditation. You don't stop with whatever you feel is making the difference, right? You got to keep going, because it just can't be when something goes bad. It has to be sustained continuously.
Yes, and if we all keep raising our vibrations, this stuff won't happen. That's just like I went to the gym once, I'm in shape now. Yeah, no. Wait, I worked out and I 90
right.
What?
And I am proof that is not the case when you go to the gym once. I am physical embodiment of that. So, yeah, no. No, and that's really good. I'm glad that you answered it that way, because, it does feel like, we all are just like, well, what do we do? What do we do? But, it truly is. It's something that should be happening all the time. And I really love the idea, the reminder that you just have to be good. It's both, once again, in yourself and outside. You can't just project goodness for the outside. You have to also make sure you're good on the inside too.
Because it's energy. Energy is real. Again, science proves it. We didn't think we couldn't see air. We know air is real. Energy is real. What we emote off of. That's why with this new raise, and whether spirituality, whether you call it as paranormal people or ghost hunters, it is raising the vibration. There's low vibration people; those are easier to explain, and high vibration people. If the more we raise it up, it's good. And I think that's all part of this wake up call.
That's an interesting point. The whole idea of, and I've been hearing for years from energy readers and mediums and stuff that there was going to be, especially hitting around 2020, that there was going to be a massive energy shift. And, as I'm not a skeptic by any stretch of the imagination, but you're just kind of like, well, okay, sure. They're all, it feels like everyone has like some kind of like warning or something. And then sure enough, we hit 2020 and it happens. And I feel like that this is just an ongoing thing, and it will even itself out eventually, but this is something we have to go through.
Yeah. It's growing pains, who's to say? I mean, we are divine creatures in mind. We are amazing creatures, but we have free will. That free will, if you want to go back, Adam and Eve and the apple, I think it's the best thing ever because we get choice. But choice also has a side that we could go blow people up, unfairly.
Very much so. Let's do this. Let's take our last break. When we come back, we're going to finish our conversation with psychic medium and recurring contributor Ghost Adventures, Patty Negri. You are listening to Ghostbox Radio on AM 950.
Have you heard about the District Edina? Well, if you haven't, you're in for a treat. The District Edina is the Twin Cities' newest and most exciting destination for all things home design and remodeling. If you're looking for flooring or window treatments, furnishings, a builder to handle a remodel or an addition, kitchen or bath work, or even original fine art, you will find it at the District Edina. The District Edina, 7777 Washington Avenue South, and online at, wait for it, thedistrictedina.com.
No matter if you're eating out or cooking something at home, EatLocalMinnesota.com has you covered with a list of locally owned restaurants and food purveyors. Many restaurants offer carry-out and delivery, while food purveyors can help you make your next meal delicious. Crooner's Supper Club is back after an exciting winter renovation. The freshly renovated Crooner's includes a new dining room and bar, Maggie's Lounge, expanded seating in the main stage, and updated COVID safety measures. Located just north of 694 off Highway 65. Make your next night out with Crooner's Supper Club, a little piece of old school nightlife in the 21st century. More at croonersmn.com. Come visit the award-winning Hazel's Northeast in Minneapolis for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or weekend brunch. For breakfast, try the slow-cooked brisket hash, hippie cakes, and meat waffle. While for lunch, enjoy favorites like the buttermilk fried chicken sandwich or veggie burger. Hazel's is open Tuesdays through Saturdays, 8 to 8, with a Sunday brunch from 8 to 2. Located off 29th and Johnson in Northeast Minneapolis. More at hazelsne2go.com.
I'm Candy Brothel, publisher of the Twin Cities edition of Natural Awakenings magazine and host of Green Tea Conversations, a new show for people who are on a journey to take responsibility for their health and play a more active role in their family's well-being. Join me every Sunday at 10 a.m. as I interview local experts who share the latest in natural holistic approaches in a fun and informative way. So grab a cup of tea and join the conversation as we awaken to natural health. Visit us at naturaltwincities.com.
Hi, everyone. AM 950 is grateful to the listeners who stepped up in the last year and helped support the radio station by becoming members. As we move forward, it's still important to help support small businesses like AM 950. We have memberships at any financial level, either a one-time donation or a recurring one, and we appreciate any support. We've already featured a lot of members-only bonus content like the calendars, but we have more benefits coming soon. To become a member, go to am950radio.com. That's am950radio.com. Click on the Become a Member button and sign up today. Thanks from everyone at AM 950.
Connections Radio Show is all about tapping into our hardwired hunger to connect. We examine meaningful connections to ourselves, our community, and the world around us. By opening the door to innovative insights by a wide variety of interesting guests, we'll make the connections to something bigger than ourselves. Join me, Lori Fitz, your host of Connections Radio Show, and together we'll make the connections. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on AM 950, the progressive voice of Minnesota.
Next week on Ghostbox Radio with Greg Bach, and I spoke a little bit about the McIntyre Villa in Atchison, Kansas at the top of the program. This place is legit and very active and is available to rent out for your event or investigation. I'm going to have on the owner of McIntyre Villa, Stephanie O'Reilly, as we talk about this haunted location and hopefully play some EVPs and other treats. So if you want to get a head start researching this place for the show next week, you can find them on Facebook, 1889 McIntyre Villa. Check it out. I mean, this place is beautiful and it is really, really haunted. For our final segment, we return to our guest today, psychic medium, good witch, and seen very often on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, Patty Negri. I am so happy that we were able to have you on today. This has been so much fun.
Thank you.
I hope you feel the same way. You don't have to say if you do. I mean, or if you don't.
I do.
You know, okay. All right.
I've had a blast. You're a great host. Good conversation. Yes.
I mean, I wasn't asking for that, but it doesn't hurt to hear it either. So I appreciate it.
You're fabulous. You're the best.
You're
So great. Yeah, no, I'm having a blast. The time flew by. It sounds like we just started.
Right.
There you go. That's a good sign.
It is a good sign. So I'm going to go to the comments. There's been a couple of folks asking some questions. I felt we should get to those. Greg, a different Greg, has asked, have you ever been seriously affected by a location?
Yeah. Several. The Cecil Hotel, for one.
I wondered about that.
The Cecil Hotel, you feel it half a block away.
Wow.
It starts taking over. It just starts closing in, like the walls closing in, and there's such depression, just hopelessness, it's crazy. And that's a whole conversation. So
right.
That place, the Black Dahlia House, the Souden House has really affected me. I've had a few crazy things happen at locations. One, I was right by my house in Hollywood Hills house. I had somebody actually burst into flames. That's pretty I wasn't me, but I had to stop this whole thing.
Wow.
Spontaneous combustion at Marilyn Manson's house. And once, even in my own house, I dropped the ball on something, and I was so pushed into a chair that it ripped all the cartilage off my ribs. Oh. So that's affected. But again, I've studied this my whole life. So I go in fully armed and educated and protected and doing all sorts of things. Yes, there's going to be slips. Oops, I slipped while running along the way, but I do suggest people really learn what they're doing. There's lots of ways to do it, but just don't go in. Don't jump in the deep end if you don't know how to swim.
No. Now, Bruce has asked, and I'm going to change his question. I hope he doesn't mind. He asked what your personal best evidence story, but I would like to ask you, what have you gotten that, say the guys from Ghost Adventure, I mean, they're always blown away by what you are able to do, but was there something that really just was like, they were just floored by what you did?
I think it was almost going back to the Cecil, it was, I didn't know. Again, I'm walking in. I didn't know where I was going. Zach called me 2 hours. Can you get here in 2 hours? And I'm a girl. I'm going, oh, my God, do I have time to brush my hair? And didn't say Cecil. He gave me an address downtown. So all this stuff is happening, and I'm walking up. And the building is coming in on me. And just like a vice. And he goes, okay, and they had their cameras strapped on and everything, and they're ready to go. And he goes, okay, Patty, there are 700, and all I was thinking, oh, this is the Alyssa Lamb, this is the water tower. I did not know anything else. I had looked it up. I'd never, and I'm like, he goes, okay, Patty, there's 700 rooms. They're all unlocked. There's 14 floors. You tell us where to go. And, there's that test of faith. So I led them right to a room out of 700 rooms. And I just, again, that depression, that hopelessness. I walked to a window. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. And I'm opening the window. And in my trance state, I hear Zach yelling at me. I'm like, why is he yelling at me? I have this little weird girl. Why is he yelling at me? He's never yelled at me before. And even more than you saw on camera. Yeah. I had led them right to a room where somebody had jumped out that exact window. And here I am saying I got to get out of here, opening a window without a screen on it on like some floor. So I think that kind of blew them away. And then I led them right to another room where all of a sudden I'm totally feeling myself being attacked. I'm like, and the part of me that was still Patty, I let somebody take over percentage of my body, a large percentage. And he's like, where are you being attacked? And part of me still Patty going, oh my gosh, how do you say that body part on television? I don't know what I said, something like lady parts or female parts. Yeah. I led them right to a room where this poor woman had been like raped and murdered. Yeah. So I think the odds of that of 700 were pretty good, but I don't know. They always refer back to the Black Dahlia for some reason. Not that because of what you saw on camera, but because the energy there is so dark too. But then those are definitely the two darkest places.
Yeah, no, I mean, and anyone who has a chance to see any of it, but the Cecil Hotel, really, there's something to it. It's a two-parter, if I'm not mistaken, and it
I'm
is
in the second part. Yeah.
In the second part, and my friend Scott Michael is in it also. He does the Dearly Departed tours and whatnot, and it is really something to see. People still live there, right?
They're moving people in now. I'm so scared. This is where, just like the Ukraine, I want to every witch, healer, preacher, priest, rabbi, shaman, magical person. I want to all hold hands around the Cecil and do some big kumbaya, because that place affects you. It affects it affects the dead. It's holding people in. It's something so crazy. It affects the living. It makes you want to do bad things. It makes you want to jump out windows, overdose on drugs. And it affects everybody. It really affects people with a mental imbalance or a drug or alcohol problem.
Mm-hmm.
They are moving in homeless people. They are moving, it's called Section 8 housing for people who can't afford a house. So that's the exact people they're moving in are the people it's going to. Something happened. Somebody put up a video, like all the fire engines coming and the police. It's happening. People are going to be the place, and the people they're moving in. It's so good on paper. Oh my gosh, here's 700 rooms for people who can't afford a house, and somebody's paying for it, and the government. But not that place. It needs to be cleared. It needs to be cleared.
Well, and I'd wondered, we all know so many people, to get like a large group of people to go in and just go room by room with a safety person, right, and clear the hotel. It's too bad that, I mean, my assumption is you bring that up to somebody who is, the city or whatever, and they just laugh at us, right?
Yes. Yeah, no, they are so protective of the place because they know the bad history. I mean, I can't count how many times I've been, kicked out of it, couldn't get in, tried to get in, and I'm pretty good at stuff. I mean, I've only been there, 2 nights with Ghost Adventures and 1 night with TFIL guys, and 1 night very recently we did bribe our way in. But don't tell anybody. I'm a good witch.
Right. No, exactly. No. So, you know what? This time moves so quickly. I'm hoping that you would be able to fit into your busy schedule to come back, and we could do some kind of go through some cases or something like that if you're open to it, because I really enjoyed this.
Yes, I would love to.
Patty Negri
I would love to.
Patty Negri is a world-renowned psychic medium, good witch, and is often seen on Travel Channel's hit series Ghost Adventures. Her book is called Old World Magic for the Modern World, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques to Balance, Empower, and Create a Life You Love. Patty can be reached at pattynegri.com. Patty, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Greg. You are a fabulous host. I love your show. Everybody listen. And yes, I'd be honored to come back.
Thank you very much. We'll be back next week with McIntyre Villa. Take care.
Hi, this is Ken Hageland, host of Living Healthy and Aging Well, inviting you to listen to our live call-in talk show airing every Saturday from noon to 1, where we talk about your health and your life and provide insights you need to know to live and age well. Each week we talk with guests who provide answers to important questions regarding health care,